York City, and she's a dear friend of mine. My daughter worked with Judith and others, but closely with Judith, to open membership to the Boy Scouts. Now the Boy Scouts is called Scouting America, and there are 200,000 young girls and young women now in the Boy Scouts, thanks to Judith and her fearless effort. She's now working fearlessly on and relentlessly on voter turnout, and we need that. So, yes. And I'm not even going to go into her professional credentials outside of that, because she is fierce for civil rights, social justice, and women's rights, and she's a dear friend of the Ireland family and my daughter. She was on TV with Sydney, and she gave Sydney her Girl Scout sash when Sydney was getting her doing her Eagle Board of Review for the Boy Scouts. So I congratulate you, and I love you. Turn it around.
Let me see. Okay. Right here, please. And with you.
Yes.
Okay, and then we have.
I know she can't.
I have known Lorraine for so long, I think most of you probably know her. She is a woman who's a therapist. She has a master's in social work. She's head of the Global Stress Initiative, and she is really one of the movers and shakers of good people doing good things in New York City, and I have met so many of you through her, and I want to acknowledge incredible work. She was gone for a few years from Manhattan, and Manhattan was not the same without her, so we're so glad to welcome her back. And we want to acknowledge her as a hero. Rose Billings, this woman here, is not only paparazzi, but she cares deeply about helping humanity as well. So if she's not chasing the Mick Jaggers of the world, she's off with lion tamers helping humanity or something interesting. Her photographs have been published in the Daily News, but in magazines all over the world. Thousands of her photographs by Rose Billings. If you Google it, you will find she's an absolutely amazing photographer, but excluding the photographers in this room, she really cares about everybody deeply, and she's always there to help, and she is absolutely a hero, and I want to acknowledge her and award her for being a hero of who she is. Rose. Let's get a picture with everybody. Okay, thank you so much, heroes. So, the first award of our Heroes Series. Now we're going to move to a video. Cue up AV team.
Congratulations, Manny.
It'll take a second of black screen. I understand there'll be 10 seconds between AV performances. This film was put together specifically for our 25th anniversary by Patrice Samara and Michael Glynn as a gift to the foundation with Triumph Communications, and we appreciate it very much. Please watch.
Orphans International and the J. Luce Foundation, celebrating 25 years, uplifting humanity around the world, helping children in need, educating young global leaders, helping the next generation grow stronger. Orphans International and the J. Luce Foundation, we're here to help.
Thank you very much. One of my mentors has been Peter Yarrow of Peter, Paul and Mary. He's an absolute wonderful person. He has done 4 concerts for us. We have a Lifetime Achievement Award for him, but he's under the weather tonight and not able to join us. So I'm going to join him in his apartment where he has had many of a concert, what he calls his PBS concerts in his home. And I also found recently one of the old LPs called 16s, 32s, the really old ones from the 30s of Union songs. And I found this album, and I'm going to be bringing him that because I don't know who else would appreciate it as well as his award. So I'm excited. Next we have Dr. Kazuko Hillier Tatsumura. We have 3 vice presidents here tonight. I don't believe Tony Wu is here yet, but we have Bill Bauer sitting somewhere, and Dr. Kazuko. Bill, this is Dr. William Bauer, who will be introduced formally later on. But Dr. Kazuko is another vice president that has been with us for more than a decade. And to accept the award for her is Dr. Audrey Kitagawa. Audrey, if you can come up, and then we will have... Dr. Kazuko, sadly, is in a hospital at the moment in Tokyo, and she is known to NHK, who filmed a acceptance of the award from her hospital room in Tokyo that we'll show tonight. She's been with us for 25 years, but since the pandemic, she's right now in Tokyo. And this is a dear friend, Audrey Kitagawa. First off, let me... Audrey is the founder and president of the International Academy of Multicultural Cooperation. And can you explain to the audience quickly what that is before we do Dr. Kazuko's? Because I think that's such an important organization. I'd like them to know something about it. Do you mind me speaking that on you?
Well, thank you so much. It is a recognition that we live in a multicultural, multiracial, multinational world. And so it is a way of bringing people together across bridges, divides, and oceans to work together for common goals and achieve common solutions. And this is a way